Alright, we're live. Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Palm Beach Palmcast. It's Ben Fishman here with
Marilyn Andrea Fuentes.
Hey, she got me before I did. No, hey guys, it's been a while. We're back. We have not given up on this. There's been some major things going on. Marilyn's been busy. You've been just so busy. I've been busy. Comedy's taken off. Business has been good. The modeling world is, amazing right now. I'm sure I've seen you all over the internet. How's that going?
It's going great.
Nice.
Thankfully, the ball just rolls all by itself now, so it's a good thing. But I'm still trying to incorporate like restaurants and hotels and other businesses. So on top of all of the boutiques that I'm working with, I'm doing new partnerships like with the Amaret, Tideline, and then doing reviews with all of the restaurants. So I have like a hosting event at these restaurants, a lot of Palm Beach restaurants, which is exciting and it's fun because obviously when you're getting hosted, you get like the high-end experience of everything, and then you get to try all the new restaurants in the area. So if anybody's interested in hosting me, I'd love to go in and dine and, just elaborate about the experience on all my social profiles. It's fun.
Well,
I enjoy it.
like that's the best part of Palm Beach in the summer is you can actually get some decent deals at the good restaurants. Like I know Meat Market does like a special on Sunday. I think they do a steak deal or something like that. So you can actually get into the restaurants in Palm Beach in the summer. Because I know like when 2 Mar opened, I haven't even been there yet, but like I know it was like 3 months to get in, and I know you can get in there now, but it's like and then the Polo Room, that place is packed every time I go by it and everything.
I see everybody going there, but I'm kind of like the person that likes to go to the place when everybody's already been, or I go there before everybody goes there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was like Lola, when Lola opened, and that was kind of during the COVID time, like, because I was living at the Palm Beach Hotel, and I would just kind of pop over there and stuff, and now it's like, the place.
I've never been to Lola's, can you believe that?
It's alright, yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
I have friends that go there. It looks like a cool little spot, but...
Yeah, nightlife in Palm Beach, it changes, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the same people out sometimes, but like, it's funny though. I went to Kachina the other day, and I was like, man,
at night.
I was like, it'll never.
I'm like,
be
what
like,
time? Oh, it's never gonna be. The last time I walked in there, I couldn't even get through the crowd, but it just wasn't the same vibe. It's just, Kachina's always cool because of location. Let's be real, and because of the owners, the Caniglios. I love, I absolutely every business they open, it does fantastic, and but it is different. Yeah. It's definitely different.
Remember how the bar used to kind of stick out in the middle, and then you kind of be like,
it was cool.
You like say what's up to someone on the other side of the bar and make your way around.
Now it's like on the other side.
Yeah, now it's all like a huge bar, which is not a bad thing. It's just fun. It's just different. But
they probably did that so that people would have space to dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like a huge dance floor,
now it's like
it's like a nightclub.
Oh, it is.
It's a full nightclub.
They have fog machines in there and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I would like to go there just to get content as an experience, walking through and being like, this is what it was then, and this is what it is now.
We need to go in there with our meta glasses, and we need to do like a point of view. You know what I mean?
That'd be hilarious.
But yeah, it's been busy down here. Business has been good for me. Like I tell people, I manage the City Mattress on Palm Beach Lakes. I actually, and I can't say who it was because they're very private people, but I just had a sale that was over $100,000.
On mattresses?
Mattresses.
Tell me they got more than one mattress, at least.
But it was only 7 mattresses.
I still want to do the content for that. Remember, we were discussing that?
Yes.
So if you guys ever see me, like, jumping into a really comfortable bed, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you're welcome to come by. You can jump on the bed. You can stay there. I mean, the store's open until 8 o'clock. You can lay there all night if you
So
want.
if I get tired and I can't sleep in my own bed, my bed's pretty comfortable.
That's actually one of.
But there's nothing like a nice mattress,
That's my latest joke, actually. I say I got caught sleeping on the job, and my manager said, "You can't do that. We have customers coming in the store." So I put my clothes back on.
What? You guys talking about your comedy, you should tell them a little bit about your amateur night. I pop in. I think I've gone like twice, but it really is funny. Some of the jokes, like you have to kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
But it is cool. It's a cool vibe. I think my only thing is that I'm always hot.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm glad you brought that up. So Monday nights at the Peach, and this has been going on for 3 years now almost. And September will be 3 years. So I've been running an open mic there. And sometimes we have as many as 30, 40 comics that come, and everyone does a 5-minute set. and the restaurant on site does $5 margaritas, and they do half off for the comics before the show, and it's a fun time. People come out, and I've had people that have come from London and New York and like all over the world perform, and then we've had local people perform who had no experience, who are now performing in rooms in Miami and Fort Lauderdale and stuff like that. So if you're into comedy, or if you ever like thought you were into comedy and you weren't sure about how to get into it, because that's everyone. You ever notice, like, and I'm sure it's the same with modeling. You ever hear like, well, I'd love to be a model, but how do I get into it? I don't even know where I'd start.
I think I hear
like,
that from every single one of my friends, every single person on social media that I do not know that wants to take a picture with me just because they want exposure. I mean, I naturally like just had the ability to, and I'm confident naturally. I don't know why people think like there's like a step that you take.
No, but you sought it out though, right? You went looking for it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know how many collaborations? Let me give you an example. The Tide Line Hotel. Just one day, I was thinking I wanted the Tide Line Resort, and I'm the kind of person like, if something gets in my head until I have it, like I will literally go and bang on their door, and then when they tell me I have it, then I'm like, okay, on to the next, and I feel dissatisfied because it's like, oh, I already got it. But I went there on a morning on a whim in my workout clothes with my dog, mind you, Giorgio, my little Shih Tzu, and I just said, hi, is the manager here? And they pulled out the marketing manager, sat down with them, and I got the collaboration. That's how I treat everything in life.
Yeah,
like you have to go after it otherwise. And that's the same with comedy. If you weren't so persistent and consistent, you do this every single you're dedicated to do it.
Yeah.
It's like it's just being dedicated. If you can't think that you're going to be a good comedian or a good model. It's kind of the same industry and the same persistence that you have to have.
But I always feel like that's the first thing that like people go, well, I don't know, and it's like, all right, well, take an acting class, take a comedy class.
Not even that, like but don't you agree? You have to have some type of personality for that.
Yeah. Oh, but you do. But it's like some people, it takes something to break it out of them, though.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But the people that already have it, they need to go look for it, because
yeah.
I sat around for years, and it sucks because it took brain surgery for me to finally get the courage to do it. But I was always like, yeah, maybe I would take that class, maybe I would do it, and I thought about it for like a decade.
Now I have a question for you, Ben. Yeah. Did you take any kind of so you didn't take any kind of public speaking class ever?
No, I was always in sales, and I was always just being in front of people, and I was just always kind of the funny guy of the group, and in my mind, like, it's weird because I had like a vision of myself doing it as a kid. And I remember just watching comics when I was home, just like if I was just home by myself as a kid, I loved watching stand-up comedy. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, I could do that. Like, I could, and I did plays when I was younger and stuff like that. So I had no problem being on stage.
Yeah.
And people were like, you should be an actor. And I didn't really like acting as much, but like when I discovered stand-up, then it's where I found like my niche,
Yeah, I think it takes a lot of courage to be a comedian because everybody's like sitting down, literally, and you're the only person in the room that's standing up, being stared at. Being an actor, you have cameras and everybody, right?
Yeah.
Do you not agree with that?
Yeah.
And you have usually somebody on stage with you, so you're not alone. And if you are, it's just a different setting. You're behind. You're not in front of a live audience. It's going to be like, boo. Being a comedian is probably, I don't know. I took a speech class, as a freshman in Cardinal Newman High School, and I'll never forget because all the people in the class were juniors and seniors. I was like one of like 2 or 3 freshmen, and I literally walked outside crying because I wanted to change my elective because I didn't want to have to speak. And then I would stand up there, I remember this distinctly, with my index cards, staring at them, and I wouldn't be able, I was so nervous I couldn't remember what I had to say. It was so bad, and it was like traumatizing. I don't know that would happen to me now, because I'm a lot more naturally confident, but I'm still not crazy about public speaking. And I'm not shy, but I still,
Yeah, it's so funny because you're great on camera, but when it comes to but that's why you're good. You're doing your voices now, which is good, and I think you're more comfortable getting out there. So it's like now you do photos and you can talk on your podcast and you can express things, and it's like there's not a lot of. I don't really think there's a lot of models doing podcasts, are there?
I don't think there is a lot of models that are multifaceted.
There's a lot of comics.
I have a very close friend that told me that I have 5 different personalities, and I'm like, it's not 5 different personalities, it's actually multifaceted. You can be talented in multiple things.
Yeah.
You don't have to just stick to being just a model. For me was never going to be enough, because it's not fulfilling enough for me, and it's not like where my ultimate goal is. And the modeling was just a creative outlet. Like, I've always liked to use both sides of my brain, you know?
Yeah.
Just taking pictures and smiling does not cover it for me. I'm sorry. So that's why I like doing the hotel experiences, restaurants, because then I can actually put together the verbiage on the post. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes with it.
No, your posts they're clean. They sound good. They're nice. They're classy.
Thank you.
Like, I've seen a few, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Marilyn. I'm like,
yeah.
So they're great.
And you know what? It literally takes me. I don't prepare for those things. Like, I had my content creator with me, and I would literally be like, okay, I think it's time that I record, because I'd be looking at my feed, and I'm like, I need to do our Voices of Palm Beach today, and I would think of a topic in my head. And then I would just start talking about it. Like, it's just not something that you need to put too much thought into. I think if you're a smart person, you can articulate whatever it is that you want to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really what it is. It doesn't take much. I think for some people, it might take. They're not articulate. That they maybe are shy. There's a whole multitude of things, qualities that you have to have. Like, I was saying that too. That one of the hotel managers that I work with, the Amaret. And she was saying, like, I think you're doing really good. Like, you're one of the highest whatever influencers, whatever. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot that goes along with it, though. It's not just the pretty pictures. It's I think you have to be authentic. You have to be a good person. You're not going to just get followers because. There's got to be like a deeper meaning to it all. You know?
Yeah, you have to be a good person. I mean, like, you know, I started off as a salesperson, and I became a salesman or a store manager and stuff like that. And like, I started off as an open micer, and now I'm a producer. But it's like, you know, I'm not like to my own horn, but like I feel like I did it humbly. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't try to rush into anything. I learned. I moved my way up. I made the right connections and stuff like that. So. But like, I started off by taking comedy classes, and then I met people in the comedy class, and they said, "Hey, come to my open mic," you know, and I like, so I wasn't just some random guy starting an open mic, you know.
Yeah, like forcing it on people.
Yeah.
Like, I think both of us have invested the time and built relationships, and it's taken a long time. Like, people are like, I don't know, I think that they look at my page, or they think it looks so much fun, or this or that, but I'm like, do you not realize how much work was put into that, all of what I've done? You know, one post, if I showed you, which I should do a post on just what it took to do that post, that would be really good content, actually.
That would be great,
because people are probably like, oh, that looks... Remember, I don't know if you were, recently I went to Rosie Ozaline for an event, and one of my girlfriends wrote on the post, "You did that way too easy, that post." And then one of my photographers was like, "That's called experience and creativity." And I mean, it's a lot, you know. You know as well as I do that it takes a lot to do what we do.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because like, people say, "Oh, you know, I've been putting on shows," and like, my open mic, there was 6 people that came in the beginning. Yeah. And
I would like it like that in the beginning.
but like, you know, you want more people.
Like, I want to actually do it. When I was there, like, I've been there. I'm the type of person that I don't like sitting in the crowd. Like, I want to be the person on the stage.
No, you know you would get laughs.
Oh, I think I would.
I know you would.
I'm like, well, and so I'm like thinking, why the F am I not up there? Like, I don't want to be in the crowd. I want to be up there, and I want people to, like, because I like to see people laugh. I'm sure you do. Like, it's gratifying when you can see somebody smile and laugh. I think that's the most enjoyable part about comedy, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, so I'm actually touring. So I'm doing Sebring tonight. I'm doing Okeechobee tomorrow, and then I'm coming back to West Palm the following day. And you know, it's like, I'm going all over Florida, and I'm doing these little places and stuff. And I'm not gonna make a lot of money, but it's like the experience and the connections I'm gonna make. So like, this guy's he's a national headlining comic. You know, I'm putting him up in my venue. He's putting me up in 2 other venues. He's paying me. And the cool thing is, I'm gonna stay up in my friend's ranch up there, which is on 25 acres. So I'll be shooting some things and stuff like that.
Well, I don't agree with that, but
well, you know, just like, you know, targets.
I know, I get it. Like, I don't want to turn it into that type of conversation.
That's what you do when you're up there.
Yeah.
When you're in Okeechobee, you are not in Palm Beach County. You are in.
And I have friends that take their kids to do all that, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, it's just, you know, but you know, so but touring and all that. But to get to that point, it wasn't like I just.
You didn't
was
do
like,
that in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's
I
cool
had to
that
go
you
to
have
open
people that
mics
like people come to you or you and collaborating. Here's a good one too, because collaborating with people of a higher nature than you, or even people that are equal to you, that's only going to get you further, because your audience, your followers, and not only that, you're building relationships, like you said, along the way. Like that's the whole, the experience also is the gratifying part about it too, you know?
Yeah, if I have good shows with him and he's got his out of town friends or, his other comic friends that are going to say, hey, how's the South Florida market? He's going to say, hey, go see Ben. It's a good time.
Yeah.
And then that just opens up more opportunities. So,
yeah.
There's a lot of people that are like, oh, I only go here for this much and my minimum's that much. And these people are nobodies, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they think like they deserve like a big amount. It's like, no, man, you got to like, just keep grinding and like, and I still, like I said, I have my full-time job. I manage my mattress store and everything, and I take care of like.
No, I commend you for. I mean, Ben is a realtor as well as working.
Too, yeah.
Talking to my mom, because I had mentioned that, because I said that he does comedy. I mean, it's cool when that's something to be proud of, that you can be that hardworking. Honestly.
Yeah.
I know people that don't like to work, so.
So basically, if you want to be a model or you want to be a comedian, you gotta get your ass in gear.
You basically are not sleeping. You're not. There's no social time. I know it looks like I'm socializing, but I said to one of the hotel managers the other day, she was wanting me to go to a party on a Saturday, a pool party, and I was like, unless you're putting me in the VIP area with people that I'm gonna be progressing with, I don't, and that's just me, because it's like then I'm gonna be at all these events,
but
and
if
it's
you're
counterproductive.
But that's the thing, you're working. You want to be in that position. You're not there to party. You're there to work.
Right. Everything I'm doing is
I'll go to the pool party, but I'm not gonna party, get drunk and do whatever.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sit here and meet people and do my work, because you're gonna find another client to represent someone else.
It's so funny. The content creator that I had working for me for a while, she used to get so stressed out when she first started working with me, because I was so meticulous, and she was like, "You're taking the fun out of this," and I was like, "But this is a job. If I don't treat it that way." I mean, you have to take care of it. It's your reputation. There's so many things that go along with it. So she's like, she thought that it was just something different. Everything that, you know what I mean? People think that it's not really work, but it really is.
No, it is.
So I was going to tell you, tell the audience what's the best day or what's the best show. Like, because I know you tell me Mondays are amateur night, which is fun. But what's the best night for a first timer to come to see you?
Oh, like on a Saturday. So pretty much. Every
Saturday
other Saturday at the Peach. Yeah, I've been putting on shows there, but then we just did a new venue, and that was the Subculture in PGA, and that was actually a really good time. We got people in there. We had a nice crowd. It's a good venue. There's a little stage. It's nice and cool in there. The Peach can be a little hot. It is outside. It is it's not outside. It's semi-outside, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But on a Saturday, just follow Comedy Relapse. Follow Palm Beach or Palm_Beach. That's me. Comedy Relapse is my entertainment group, and then 33480. That's the brand that got us all here where we're at now.
I know, that we need to do. We need more.
It's just got trademarked, so if you try stealing this, you're in big trouble.
We're gonna wrestle. Watch at this point, we don't have to wrestle, because we'll just laugh, because you can't do anything.
Yeah. So I've seen some stuff coming up close. I'm not gonna say who, but just know that by this season, we will be hitting every area, and we want people to like the brand. And it's like, I don't want it to be a tourist brand. I want it to be like, I live in Palm Beach. I got my 33480 water bottle, whatever. I'm going to play pickleball or tennis or whatever. Like, I got my visor. It's cool. It's just, that's the look. It's the brand. I mean, it's Palm Beach.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it.
So that, and then the cool thing is too, we got to do now that I have. And by the way, I work with a Subculture group to do all my comedy. And the Subculture group, they own 27 bars and nightclubs and coffee shops. So the Subculture Coffees, the Respectable Streets, the Camelots, all those places. That's all Subculture, and they're gonna say this season. They said they would open up one of their venues to us to have a release for 33480.
Oh, we have to do that.
So,
I'd like to do.
yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about it for so long. It's just it does take time for something like that to be put together. And I know that if we mention it now, we would like to get boutiques to collaborate with us, vendors, anybody that wants to advertise at that event. By all means, we just need a date. But we're gonna do it in the fall.
I was just nervous because we weren't trademarked
No, we had
yet,
and we had
you know
so
what I
much.
mean?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's true.
Because,
that's very true.
You know, a lot of people like the idea, and I'm not bragging or anything, but it's just like, you know, I had a friend tell me, he said, hey, be careful before you just start throwing this out there because you don't have any rights to this, honestly. And
no, I tell you, God was watching out for you in that regard.
So now 33480, it's trademarked, it's licensed.
Prime example.
Yes, we were blessed with that. So now, if any of these vendors in the area like it, they can sell it too if we can license something to them. So
right.
It is a real brand. It is licensed now. It has a trademark. It's registered, U.S. Patent Office, everything. It's so cool. I got my patent office certificate and it had the USA 250 on there. So
that's awesome.
I was like, what a perfect year to do that. So
for sure.
Yeah, so shout out to the patent office. Never thought I'd say that.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming this season. That is still, it's all done now. It's all real. So that's a good thing. And then there'll be more shows, and that's the cool thing. I mean, I don't know how many people. I don't know how many podcasts have a model and a comedian on it. And
no,
I know
that's like the ideal collaboration on it. And I just think,
right? I know like most people this probably would think there's their day job or their dream job, but it's like it's cool that we can it is an amazing thing that we do, but it's cool we can break it down for you and show you like what goes on, in the real life.
Oh, for sure. I've got stories to tell on a daily. Like I said yesterday, I had four contacts reach out to me about, and I could sit there and tell you stories like every day.
Yeah.
And I need to just start writing them down so I can just be like, oh, that's right, that happened. But,
Yeah, no, I when I first started, producing and stuff, I was like, hey, you guys want to do shows? And people are like, oh, no. And now it's like, hey, I've been seeing what you're doing online. Yeah, man, we want that here. So, it's building. It's building. So, I
thankfully.
think, we're going back into season. It's the middle of summer, so we're just taking advantage of the quietness because we know it's going to be.
We are taking advantage of the quietness, but we're working really hard.
Oh well, that's the thing. That taking advantage of the quietness.
In the sense that we're kind of collecting our thoughts,
we have
but
time.
Still,
yes. We have time, and it's not 4 million other people in town distracting us with a billion other things that we have to do. So
exactly.
This summer we're going to level up. We're going to be ready for this fall. We will have a release, and the podcast will continue. And now we have a dedicated space. We're actually recording, live again regularly, and we will have guests on. I know we've said that before, but we just did not have an actual space before. We actually have a studio now. We're all set, and we're going to continue to do this. So, other than that,
thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for joining us once
again.
again.
Wish us luck. We'll be back next week.
Okay, take care.